hello, YouTube. It is Friday, Feel Good Friday, here on Real Talk Therapy 101 with your girl, Ebony. Now, y'all know I'm learning. So right now, I'm kind of trying to position so you can see my full fit for today, because not only are we doing our regular features here on Real Talk Therapy, and if you're joining us here on Real Talk Therapy 101 with your girl Ebony, we have real life conversations dealing with real life, different ways, different scenarios, different examples, and we learn how to take care of our mental health in ways that we never have before. And it's more and more important this day and time that we take care of ourselves mentally so that we can take care of ourselves financially, spiritually, and all the other leads that you can think of. But here on Real Talk Therapy, we have a good time with it, breaking stuff down with everyday situations that we all go through. And so, my name is Ebony Campbell. I always give an intro at the beginning of the week, so I'm going to start trying to close out with one, especially if someone's new joining us here on Real Talk Therapy 101. I am a certified alcohol and drug counselor in the state of North Carolina, can help take care of the DUIs, DWIs, if you out there drinking and driving, you got no business. I also am a certified peer support specialist. I can help you get back into the swing of things if you have dealt with a really hard time with your mental health, and you just need to get back to your basics to get back on task with life. I contract with some companies, but I do some things on my own. And I'm currently in school in the last leg of becoming a licensed clinical social worker, so that your girl can do it all. You can have a wholeness care when you're coming to me for treatment. But at this time, any area that I am not certified or licensed in, I have had the opportunity along the way to meet some really good people that I would refer you out to get the things that you need that I'm not able to help you with. So, at the beginning of each episode, my husband and I make custom t-shirts, custom-made t-shirts. You can order. We can put whatever you like. You can order some of the ones that we have. So I wear a shirt of the day, kicks of the day, and then I have a Coach bag of the day. Now, Coach, I need some sponsorship. Your girl is halfway at 100 YouTube subscribers. I've heard from YouTube. Give her a try to take this thing to some other levels. We're doing a little bit more with our IG. And my goal initially was to reach the world, because sometimes the traditional setting of receiving mental health treatment is just not what some of us need. So we are unconventional. We come out of the box. I cater to you. Your understanding, I respect your cultural diversity, your spiritual beliefs when providing services for you. But here on the channel, when we reference anything related to a higher power, I do use the source of my own. It's not to discredit or to, have anybody go against. I don't promote and try to save your life and invite you to church here. I just use it as examples so that you can figure out how to maneuver through your uncharted waters. So today's brand, I am so excited to introduce you guys to Walk Down Clothing. Let me come up in here, walk down, and this is a ski suit, little flight suit, what have you. And I'm gonna be able to show the whole thing at the end. I'm gonna take a picture and put it at the end so you can see the whole ensemble. And I'm also going to provide the owner's information. Let me see if I see, because I'm on Cinematic. So you probably can't see it that good, but there will be a picture with the owner's information, and the owner just happens to be a very special person to me. And I will tell you who he is. Met him when he was 4 years old, when I met his dad. So he's my oldest bonus son, and had the opportunity to watch him grow from a 4-year-old to a thriving young man, HBCU educated, Winston-Salem State University. He's an alumni. He's a member of Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity. Ice Cold. because we are in that divine nine together. He is just brilliant. And when he was growing up, we nicknamed him the governor because he had so many questions about how things could do. And back here in 2021, in the midst of the pandemic, my guy began his own creative clothing brand called Walk Down Clothing. And, you know, now that it's getting colder, I'm going to feature a lot of his stuff. I really want to show everything that I own today because some of that stuff is exclusive. I don't know if he's going to bring it back out. But his logo has the world with a toboggan on. And his theme is he's encouraging everybody out there to walk down whatever your dreams are. So walk down whatever it is that you want. Go in behind it and don't stop till you get there. And he's not stopping until you can walk down on racks in all of your major department stores. Everywhere. He's going to be known, and he influences you to tap into who you are. Creative young man, swag, stay on 1,000. He's your favorite stylist. We call him with our outfits laid out so he can let us know if what we get ready to put on and put together is appropriate. He has a lot of his mom and his dad's characteristics. He's just an all-around amazing young man. Love him to death, and so I want you guys to check my guy out. And like I said, later on in the show, probably, or in the episode, probably towards the end, I'll show you the whole tracksuit in its entirety. He blends the colors, so y'all already know he always throw in a little red and white for his bonus mom. He always look out for me. He already know that DST that's all up in me, so you know he already does that. But you'll be able to see the tracksuit in its entirety. And today's theme shirt says, "Just be you." Real Talk Therapy 101. So we're going to, if I can get my stuff to do right, get over here to our little spot because we got some props and some other stuff that we're gonna do to take us out for the week. But before we go there, y'all see my little green screen thing? I don't know what to do with that yet, and we're still working on where I'm going to be positioning myself as I do my videos. But the girl made some investments in the past week. So you'll see some things. I got some microphones, so I don't have to keep trying to wear my headphones and make sure you guys can hear and understand it. So your girl made some self-investments and making a little bit of improvement as we go along, but it's always going to be what it is, and that's Real Talk Therapy with your girl, Ebony. So this week, we have been focusing on self-care in the realm of self-awareness. Oh my goodness, hold on. So, bag of the day. Can't leave that out. The plaid Coach City Totes. Come through, Coach. My high school, the mascot was Scotsman. So, of course, when I seen this, had to have this one. Perfect with what I have on today. Just it's Coach. I don't know what else to tell you. See the regular Coach emblem. And that's our bag for the day. We are wearing our black foamposites today. And you should have been able to see just a little bit of the pants. But like I said, we'll have a full picture available at the end so that you can see the tracksuit. And then I'm going to also feature some other items that he's had since 2021. And he is amazing. His mind is just amazing. And he walked down his dream. And he encouraged me to walk down mine and help me to be able to create this platform to help you guys walk down your dreams and walk down your journeys and reach the places that you want to be. With all of that said, let's go into this good finale of self-awareness. So we know that we started out this thing with self-care. And as I prepare for you guys, I started thinking about the elements that go along with everything. And so before I jumped into just telling you, oh, here's this worksheet, and you can find some things that you might possibly want to do for self-care, I decided to go back to basics with you. Take you back through, as much as we could of exploring your childhood to kind of figure out if some things happened along the way that took you out of character or took you down the path that you were on without the directions of how to come back. And so in doing that, we started to explore that so that we could develop or redevelop a self-love for ourselves, because sometimes we lose that. Sometimes we get so caught up in the titles that we are given, or the roles that we play at work, or the positions that we have in other people's lives, and we forget all about ourselves. And in order for you to be able to do any kind of self-care, you have to remember who you are and what it is that you're trying to do. I keep saying I glare on my glasses, so I was trying to eliminate that, but hopefully that would be okay. And so today's shirt just says, just be you. You know, we get caught up in trying to be like other people or do what other people do, or, you know, that whole cliche, it is what it is. No, it is what it was. It ain't what it is, because what it is whatever I want it to be. But it is what it was, because I can't change my past. But I can definitely pay more attention to my future as my present, as I begin to embark upon my future. I can definitely do that, you know? So it's not, it is what it is. It is what it was. What it is can be changed. It can be altered. It can be improved. It could be, you know, whatever it is you want it to be. And so this week we focused on being aware of your identity. Self-awareness starts with accepting who you are and where you are in your life. And so in order to do that, we have to know how to put the pieces of our broken puzzles back together. And so my granny boy comes over usually on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and his parents sent some toys, and he had these little puzzle pieces. So, you know, some of you can kind of guess they're animals, but based off the shapes, you know, you might be able to kind of guess what they might end up being. And this is a good learning tool, parents, if you have, you know, smaller children, because my granny boy is 2, and he know how to put every last one of these puzzles together and say the color. Don't play with us over here, because we got a baby genius now. My granny boy is a genius for real. I know our grandparents feel like that about their grandchildren, but mine is a genius for real. So at any rate, and now what we're working on with him is to be able to name the animal. So he knows where the pieces go of the puzzle, and he knows the colors. So now we got to work on the animals. And so I'm going to use 4 of these as a demonstration as I talk to you today, real talk about being aware of yourself. Everybody knows, or you know that when you're putting together a puzzle, or if there's a puzzle, that there are pieces that have been designed to fit in certain places. And if it doesn't fit, then you're not able to complete the puzzle. Learning to be self-aware and discovering your identity is just like a puzzle. You've got to find your pieces, and you got to begin to put them back together again where they fit. Can't just put them anywhere, because if you just put them anywhere, you're going to have to keep going through stuff looking for the right piece to go in the right place. So self-awareness requires you to take some time out to figure out where your puzzle pieces need to go. And so Granny Boy likes to play this game with me where he will intentionally put a piece in the wrong place. Because if he does that, he knows Granny's going to say, nope, 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 until he gets it to the right place. And sometimes he'll go to the right place and I'll say nope. Or if he gets to the right place, I say yes. And then once he puts all the pieces of the puzzle together, we cheer. Now, when he doesn't get it right, there isn't a cheer. Because what we're not going to raise Granny Boy to believe is that he can get it wrong and we're still going to support it being wrong. What we're going to do when he gets it wrong is help him get it right while he's in these early stages of a toddler. Now, we could sit here and let him put these puzzle pieces all over the wrong thing and clap and say, oh, yay, that's a good job, Granny Boy. And what we're putting in his mind is it's okay to get it wrong. No, we got to keep trying until we get it right. Now, it's okay to get it wrong. Let me say that. It's okay to make mistakes. Let me go back and say that. But when you keep trying to put the same puzzle piece in the same place that you know it don't fit, and now it's time for you to reevaluate some stuff. Because now you're forcing something to go in a place where it doesn't fit. You're forcing a relationship that's dead, over with, don't need to be revived, ain't nothing else you could do. You done tried everything. It's time to just be. You're forcing a position at a job, or you're trying to force yourself to be noticed on a position at a job. If they ain't discovered you, y'all excuse my ring, if they haven't discovered that you meet the criteria for that job by now, then they overlooking you. And it's time for you to overlook them and find you something else to do. It's time for you to get in a different space and do something different. So, Granny Boy will put his puzzles together, and then he'll come and he'll hold them up. And when he has all the right pieces, we clap, and Granny with her animated self will say, ta-da! And if it's wrong, so if Granny Boy comes to me with this puzzle, I hope you guys can see this, but then he has this head here. Now it fit, it went in there, but that's wrong. So we say, nope, gotta try it again. And Granny Boy, like I said, 9 times out of 10, see, a genius. He gonna go get the right piece, and if Granny doesn't say, ta-da, then he will say, ta-da, for me, so that we can celebrate the fact that he has gotten the puzzle piece right. Now, in Parks and Rec, like I said before, we didn't used to get puzzle, or not a puzzle, Lord. We didn't used to get a trophy for participation. You participated because your mama paid whatever the fee was for Parks and Recreation. There's no award for participating. This is life. We all got to play. But in everything, there are winners and there are losers. And the important thing is learning when you're a loser to just be, learn how to go back to become a winner, or even learn if what you were trying to win is something that you wanted to win anyway. So, when you're putting together the pieces of your puzzle, you will know that this dog head don't fit on this penguin's body. You will know that. You will know that even sometimes if the pieces will fall into place, it's still not the right piece for your journey. It's still not the right piece. It's still not in the right place. Hence, let me show you. Because we got a couple. Oh, Lord, I dropped. Okay. Because I want y'all to get this. The piece might go in there. It might look the same, but it still does not fit. It might look like it's supposed to go there, but it doesn't fit. And we're so afraid of not stepping out and seeing or walking away from something that just does not fit. It doesn't fit anymore. You got to put the right pieces together. And only you can put those pieces together because you've allowed circumstances and situations as you participate in this game called life to rearrange your puzzle pieces. You know where they go. But if you don't love yourself enough to be self-aware of where your pieces need to go, you're going to keep getting it wrong, and Granny going to keep saying, nope, because that does not go there. You're going to keep getting nope, and you're not going to be able to celebrate because you keep doing the same things over and over. Cut it out. Become aware of what's going on around you. Become aware of how people treat you on that job. Become aware of how they talk to you at that place. Become aware of if your friendships are two-sided or one-sided. Become aware if your relationships are truly 50-50 and everybody is giving as much as they're taking. Become aware of who you are and what you're supposed to be doing. Because until you become aware, you're not able to just be you. You're not able to walk down your dreams like Tyreek Campbell established in 2021 and said, hey, world, take it by storm. The world is yours. And I don't know what it is you're trying to do, but I know you can do it. Walk it down. Remember, I told you when you're trying to follow somebody else, especially me, you got to catch up to keep up. But if you walk down your own path, you can go at whatever pace you need to go because it's yours. You're chasing your own dream. You're walking down your own path. You're becoming your own man, your own woman, the one that you are now. You are self-aware. You love your identity. You are fearlessly authentic at this point. And so now you're ready to walk into self-preservation because that's where we're going next week. Or self-development. I'm sorry, we're going self-development first because we got to develop the self. Then we're going to preserve it. But in closing, DJ Khaled, and I don't know if I can play music on here or not. I got to learn that. But he has a song and Justin Timberlake sings the hook. And the name of the song is Just Be. So I want you guys to look up this song. Listen to it. You can get lost in the lyrics. If you go on my IG page, I did a post with a verse, a couple of lines from it that are moving me right now. They got me, I got my foot on the gas, y'all, and your girl is not letting up. There's no turning back. I have walked down my dream. All because my little Ty, 4 years old, the governor, Ty needed to know why, when, where, who, what, and he needed to know it again. And so I'm going to tell you, if he's in your life as a friend or a classmate, frat brother, your nephew, your son, that young man is full of talent. Football, I could talk about them forever. So I featured Ty this Friday, so y'all already know I'm going to the baby boy next Friday. So that's just a little sneak peek because he's doing big things too. But these kids came out of their shells and became young men, and they walked down and went into their own identity. And I watched it in awe from 4 to 20s. Young man, I watched it, and I keep being amazed each and every day with the beautiful things that they're doing. And so the first verse of this song says, I'm getting on my own way because these days I ain't trying to complicate things. My heart's in the right place. I'm setting my intentions, manifesting good change. And life gets hard, but a purpose. It's got to make the bad days worth the tears. So I'll just be still. Be still. And then the hook, girl can't sing, but I promise you I'll be trying to sing all day long. Justin Timberlake hit that, and that's my guy. He just recently went through, some DWI stuff, and he owned up. He was self-aware. Yeah, I did it. Let me go do it, because he's human. And that's what I love about the artists that I truly, truly listen to and follow. And so Justin sings, because things are happening that I just can't see. And if I got patience, then I got peace. I have to let go of everything and watch what happens when I break free. You got to be in a place of letting go all that stuff that try to destroy you, letting go all of those people, places, and things that try to keep you stuck where you were. You got to break free. Just be you. Quit trying to be anybody other than you. And watch what happens. Because when you stop trying to be anything other than who you are, when you stop trying to create a persona for yourself, when you stop trying to do what you see other people do, when you stop trying to make people what they say and what they do, you related how they do it in their mind. When you cut that out and ask questions and get clarity and accept what you're being told, you learn how to maneuver through it. Nothing worth having comes easy. Nothing. You got to work at it. Real relationships and marriages last because work is put in. Real friendships stand the test of time because work is put in. And people understand that opposites attract. I'm not going to do everything the way you want me to do it. And I shouldn't expect you to do everything the way I want you to do it. But whatever it was about that person that made you want to be their friend, whatever it was about that person that made you want to spend the rest of your life with them, when you start focusing on those things that got you in these crazy places, become aware of why you came together in the first place. Become aware of what you're walking down to begin with. Become aware of where you want to go and what you want to do. People still going to try to tap into your mind, and you can give them the whole recipe. You can write it out and give it to them. But they still can't do it like you. No one on the corner have a swagger like us. I'm telling you. We do our own thing over here at Campbell's Corner. And it works. It works. Despite all the different things that come and try to knock us down. All the people who come and try to add pieces to our puzzle. We know how to say that doesn't fit over here. We don't need it. We don't want it. We're just being who we are. Life is a whole lot simpler that way. Stop jumping on these people bandwagon, man. They're going to take you places you don't want to go. And then when you get there, you ain't going to be able to find your way home. So just be you. Just be you. And if you're watching this video and haven't subscribed, just be you and subscribe for me. If you're watching this video and you haven't commented, please comment, like, share, because your girl has, like I said, I've reached a plateau this week of 50 subscribers. YouTube has sent me 2 different emails that I have to sit down and figure out what it is I need to do. Getting back on that path. You guys, come on. This is serious business, but it's in a way that's relatable. You'll be able to tap into how to look at your own circumstances by using your everyday things that you come in contact with. It's easy. It doesn't have to be clinician said, therapeutic, cognitive behavioral health, diabetic. It doesn't have to be that all the time. And that's real talk. Also, if you haven't gone to vote, I know here in the state of North Carolina and Scotland County, early voting ends tomorrow, and then you have to wait till Tuesday. I went one day this week. It was easy. I went through. It was easy. But listen, guys, you have to matter enough to you to let your voice matter. Because if you don't vote, you don't need to be out here talking about none of it. I promise you, don't be talking about none of it because you didn't exercise the opportunity to be the change. Your voice matters. We got to do it. It's our civic duty. And it can't be. It is what it is. No, it is what it was after, you make the decision not to do it. So at any rate, remember everything you've learned about self-care so far. Find something that you want to do, hadn't done, even if it's just sitting around watching me on YouTube. Do something. Get out here. Check my guy, Talib Campbell down, owner, CEO, top dog, walk down clothing. He the man on these streets when it comes to putting these looks together. His information will be at the end of this video. Please check him out on all platforms. He has YouTube, TikTok, IG, Facebook, and all of that will be on his card that will be posted at the end of this video. Y'all go support my baby. I guarantee you will find something that you like, and it is worth it, because I can't even tell you what year this suit that I have on came out, but I'm still wearing it. Airport ready is what I like to call these, because when we're traveling, his jogging suits, everything good quality, everything that he had since 2021, everything that we've gotten. And of course, we're his biggest cheerleaders when it comes to this thing. I'm gonna see him win. It ain't that I want to see him win. I'm gonna see him win. He's winning already. We just gotta get his stuff out there. Purchase it. So, coming up, we'll still have a custom made t-shirt up under some walk down clothing. Get yours. A lot of stuff is coming down the pike. I'm telling you, something just dropped yesterday. So I wished I would have kind of did the reveal on the 31st instead of waiting till today. But you better go on there. You might be able to still lock in and get some of the new that's coming down. There's always drops, always sneak peeks. So follow him on all platforms. And thank you guys for everything. Have a great one. And we'll see you next week on Real Talk Therapy 101.